Jeff.
Hello.
Which is
How's it going?
and all those awesome vehicles that you see.
Good. How are you?
Okay.
I'm good. I'm just I'm checking this place out. I've never been here before.
One from our one and only
Oh, welcome to New Babylon, and
Thank you,
welcome
thank
to
you.
Trade Day.
a little bit of an
Thank
old
you.
one, but she's working on some
So what
great
kind of stuff are you
ones,
using?
that are-
Special chocolate?
This one's called
Yeah, special chocolates for anybody that you hate.
Oh, that kind of chocolate.
Mhm.
Damn, yeah. I noticed people aren't paying with cash or card.
I do.
No, we have a currency called Babylari.
Mhm.
It's like a gold coin.
Okay.
Or you can also pay with gold bars.
Okay,
I think that's up to you. I think they're waiting on you.
sick. Well, I don't
Different
have
forms of getting gold bars. There's illegal ways and legal ways of obtaining it.
Okay, what's the legal way?
There's a place I believe called Meridian Stone Capital that sells gems and gold bars.
Okay, sick. I appreciate that.
Of course. What was your name?
Johnny Paps. What about you?
El Queenie. Nice to meet you.
What was it?
Nice to meet you.
I'm on the lemon list. If you want to give me
I should have walked
a call
away.
if
Oh
you
man.
ever have any questions or anything, or if you're
Oh, I don't
interested
wanna
in
hear
a
that.
tour.
Yeah, absolutely.
Arthur is.
You should have some winners though, boys.
Arthur, come see me at my booth.
If you want a tour of New Babylon, I can definitely get that set up for you as well.
So,
Jeff,
Guild booth.
Yes.
they're
Oh,
gonna
it's
be.
Yeah,
it's Snow God
Nancy
right there with the blue
offered
hoodie and the gold.
offered a
goldfish.
tour
I
as
see,
well.
okay.
I am very curious.
What do you do normally?
I've been in isolation for about a year and a half, so my life was
Got it.
very different before this. I was doing a lot of journalism and
Johnny, what was the last name?
Paps, Paps.
Journalism and investigative work.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you with any groups or anything?
I was a little bit, you know.
Who were you with?
This group called the Manor back in the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know some people from the Manor.
Yeah. So.
I was with Cypress back
hell
then
yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah, I think I staked out your warehouse once.
Probably staked out a couple of your places as well.
you
so.
can't afford nothing.
Yeah, you know, life's
Yeah.
changed though. Life's changed.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so how many?
Did you do similar kind of things?
Buy something
with
you
Cypress?
window shop.
What do you mean, like surveillance or like medical?
What did you do?
Special chocolates? Oh no.
Because you said you staked it out. I just assumed like
A
you
little bit
were-
of everything. No,
okay.
no, I'm not like a surveillance person. I'm not like good with my surroundings at all.
Okay.
We know you ain't got
I just mean I was probably in a car when someone was like, war and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate Yeah, it's a rough world, but hey, this place is pretty fucking crazy. I'll be honest.
Yeah. You would be amazed at what we've actually accomplished from the very beginning that we've been here.
How
I
long
would
have you
highly
guys,
recommend a tour.
How long has it been?
Since about mid-July, so we're going on 8 months? now?
Damn. Okay. Very cool.
Mhm.
Very fucking cool. Yeah. Well, if you ever need anything either, let me know. You know, I'm
Yeah, of course.
always around. I'm looking for something to sink my teeth into.
Yeah, this might be just the place for you then.
Oh hell yeah.
You never know.
When do you guys do tours? Do you know?
Every day.
Every
We
day.
could probably set one up for today after trade day if you wanted to.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. I will pass along your information then.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. It was nice meeting you.
Very nice meeting you.
My odds are very simple.
What's your availability looking like for a tour? Sounds good. Feel free to come to the front gate and give me a call in 20 minutes. All right.
Yeah, I do need to excuse myself.
Yes, I do as well.
Hello.
Hey there.
All right, Johnny. I got you, my friend. Follow me.
All right. And you have a good day, Mr. Gravity.
Mr. Gravity.
How you hear that?
Yeah. Did you say jousting?
That's right, baby. That's right. Got jousting.
Oh. Shit.
I'll tell you all about it in a sec. Once he's done. We'll walk over and go grab my car so we can have a nice little quick tour.
Sounds
It won't
good.
be quick, but look, I'm all about transparency. Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what this place has to offer, my experience here, what it's looked like, how it's transitioned, how it's changed, but also how we stay very, very close to the core of why we started this in the first place.
Sounds good.
Well, 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 look who's getting a tour.
Yes, ma'am.
Remind me your name again?
Johnny Paps.
Johnny Paps. What's your history like, Mr. Johnny Paps?
I was heavily in the media industry. I ran a podcast. We used to do a bunch of news stuff.
Are you a red pill alpha male?
Am I a what?
Are you a red pill alpha male?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I did a bunch of documentaries as well back in the day.
I love documentaries. About what?
We did like a PD live documentary. I ran around with the PD and tried to get their perspective, but I don't know if you shared this thought with me, but fuck the PD, so I just made them look like shit and a bunch of murderers.
Yeah, I mean, you probably wouldn't be too far from the truth.
Yeah, it wasn't very hard to edit, to be honest.
It's probably easy to tell the story that they probably tell for you just by through their actions.
100%.
Just for a moment, stay right there. Attention, New Babylonians. Attention, New Babylonians. This is Clark, Community Outreach Member speaking. I'll be giving a tour to Mr. Johnny Paps. If you guys are free, feel free to stop by, say hello. If you're busy, no worries. We'll come find you another time. Thank you. All right. So this place, well, I'm sure Queenie told you a good amount about it, but this place has been around for about 8 months now. Okay. This place is opportunity. Okay. I'm just going to be completely upfront and honest. And I hope you respect that and reciprocate that.
Yeah.
This isn't a place to come here and, waste your time, waste everyone else's time. There's going to be a huge commitment on your time and your efforts. This place is kind of the impossible to make it work. But somehow here we are. A lot of us started within the same crew, but we didn't want the same crew to happen again. I come from a place called Cyprus. Been in a few groups before that, but essentially a criminal organization. We also had businesses and lawyers and stuff like that, so we were well-rounded. But to put it short, that's basically what it was. I had millions of dollars selling whatever the fuck I wanted to people in the streets each week. Many cars, many businesses, many properties, all that good shit. And it was great until it was no longer a challenge. There's no longer there wasn't a culture of
purpose,
opportunity. A purpose was exactly. It felt empty, or at least emptier than before, and I didn't like the way it was going. A lot of us felt the same way, and we thought, you know what? Let's do the impossible. Scrap the whole crime organization thing. Let's make a community, okay, where we have nothing, where we start with nothing. Give away all your money, give away all your cars, give away all your properties. Not to a friend in case it doesn't work out and you can fall back on it. No, burn the boats. Go to the new island, burn the boats, make it work. And that's what we did, and we've been committed to that for 8 months now. And somehow, we're still fucking here. We have a lot of businesses here, which is great. You know, there's a good ecosystem. It's also good. What's the word for money? What's that?
Like economy?
Yes, economy. So there's a good ecosystem and a good economy, which is great. And, that's a good way for us to all get paid. There's value to getting paid. It's not just phone coupons. You get rewarded for your hard work. And the thing is, it's not just showing up each day to get a promotion or to be the top dog or to do anything like that. The whole point is to push New Babylon forward. How can we continue to do the impossible? How can we make this place have skyscrapers one day? You know, you gotta think deep. You gotta think big. This building to the right was not built before we got here, my friend. This was just, there was no cement. We had to go fucking steal cement, mix cement, lay down the foundation. Started building that shack to our right. That's chrome. That's where all of the vehicles here are made by hand.
Wow.
You spent some time at trade day, so you saw a lot of booths, people buying, selling shit. Chrome is gonna buy vehicles, scrap them down, and make them into, I mean, whatever the hell we need. Like that monstrosity in front of me.
Yeah.
It's also hand built, my friend, by hand. All right, Chrome. We had Skipper and we had Jeff, the owners of Chrome, build that shit. It took a few months though. You know, it didn't just happen in a few days. It didn't just happen in a few weeks. There was many issues. That shit was blowing up left and right. They almost died multiple times. Fortunately, they pulled it out and they fucking did it. And they've been trying to do the same ever since.
Fuck, man, that's impressive. I mean, just from what I've seen already, 8 months, you guys have built something crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely a little crazy. We used to have UFOs flying overhead. You know, we have an alien here.
Oh shit.
It's, yeah, I mean, that's talk about that later, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't believe it at first when Clevin Power said that he was probed by an alien. I thought he was just tripping balls, maybe got high as shit one day and just started spewing bullshit. I was wrong. Apparently he did get probed. He laid an egg, and that egg hatched into Yogg, our very own alien. Hopefully you can meet Yogg. He doesn't come around too often, even though he's a little shit stir. He's a little kid. You know, he's like 21 now, maybe like 19 or so, and
yeah.
He's still playing Fortnite, spending all of his dad's Babylarian V-Bucks. He watches a lot of Mr. Beast. He's kind of cringe, to be honest with you, but you know, he's a good time. He's calling them our Duke, which is like our uncle, or not our uncle. He's calling it's like our mayor. He's calling him Unk and shit like that.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
it's a good time. We're gonna park this right here. I'm gonna show you just a few things on foot over at the town hall area, the range. So any questions, please feel free to ask, by the way. Any weird questions you got, any sort of weird shit, are we a cult? No. Okay, but do we have, you know, these central beliefs, okay, that
I think
the Storm Lord, the Scorched Lord, the Earth provides, and you know, we are here wearing our holy vestments. Goddamn right, baby. We wear that shit with pride.
And did everybody that end up joining, did they have those beliefs to begin with, or is this something you could kind of work your way into?
I mean, both, I guess, you know. It's one of those things where, you know, there's a lot of different religions here. It's not really religion based. It's more of like purpose based.
Okay.
You know, as long as we all align on the same purpose, then you're a Babylonian. You know,
I get that.
If you follow the words of the Scorched Lord, right? That's what Chrome follows. They use the eternal flame, as they call it, to build and to craft these vehicles. But you know, I don't follow the Scorched Lord. But if he shows up and shows me something beautiful, shit, I'll nod to that. I'll appreciate that. It's important to be open-minded.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Open-mindedness got us from just using that tiny little trash can, that little trash fire over there, to us building ratatouilles. See, that's where we used to have our food, we used to boil our water, we used to circle around and tell stories. Now, with this beautiful place. This is the essence of what New Babylon is.
So everything from the cars to the food.
Everything.
Wow.
And we pride ourselves in that. And you know, sometimes you might break, man. You might break your fast. You might break the codex, which is like our moral code. And we got militia who are the ones running around with the black vest on, with the guns and shit. You know, they're here to protect us first and foremost from outside threats and shit like that. But also, there's law and order that needs to be done here, my friend.
Yeah.
If people are just running around going to Senior Buns, I'm eating a delicious greasy ass burger. I got cheese, outside cheese dripping down my chin, and I'm drinking a fucking soda pop while the Marduk is on stage preaching about we made this shit. Ratatouille, Sister Anya, she owns Ratatouille's. We go out and we crop our own crops. We harvest our own shit. We make our own shit. And then you got my fat ass just eating their food. You know, it doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I'm not really full of culture, am I? It's kind of just a piece of shit who's trying to drag other people down with them.
And there's
if that's the case, you know, you'll get fined for that, you know, and hopefully you can repent and move on.
That answers my question there.
Oh, like some consequences and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's the militia. They are you hungry by any chance? We got fresh fish sandwiches and then some lemonade right here.
I mean, I'd love to try one.
You sure? Tostani made a. I got you. See.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Got our own homemade tartar sauce. We got our own homegrown lemons, freshly squeezed, freshly produced. Usually we have some, you know, some different. We like to have variety here. We don't just have the same food every fucking day.
Yeah. This might get.
If you have the same food every day, you know, what are you? You're like a dog eating kibble. Okay? And none of us are dogs eating kibble.
It will take some getting used to.
That's right. But we've also had cheeseburgers and shit, you know. Sistania's definitely made some delicious, delicious food. You know, she just got to go out of her way and give us the contracts. Give us, hey, guys, a heads up. I want to make this week, okay? This is the menu. So I need this, this, and this. Go steal it from out there. Or, you know, maybe if we can grow it here, we can grow it here. But I think it was yesterday morning we had grits and eggs with a little, just water for the drink. It was pretty good.
That sounds good.
Let's see. This place is, look, it's what you make of it, all right?
Yeah.
You got the militia tower. Like I said, they're like the law and order. You got the tavern over here who sells drinks, beverages. It's like a bar people go to when they're chilling out.
Mm-hmm.
That is the vault. I would not step anywhere near that.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You got the medical bay right over here to our left. Medical bay is beautiful. I myself am first aid trained, so I can help people out. There's always people getting injured here, so the medical team is always ready to go.
Incredible.
Whoa! Are we under attack?
No, they're fine. Just keep it moving, please.
All right, just on to our apologies. All right, I won't ask. Well, yeah, we'll keep our voice down, okay? So that's the medical bay in there.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone that gets injured, we got the doctor, Dr. Queenie.
Mm-hmm.
It's her medical department. She hires people. These guys laying down, that's the militia who's supposed to take care of us. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but, you know, that's life. What can you do? That's Luciano right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's the head of the... Yes, hello, sir. Head of militia.
How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, shit gets a little crazy here. I don't know what happened, but I love the chaos personally. But you gotta be here for the people. You gotta be here for yourself. You gotta be here for New Babylon, my friend. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing, you know?
Yeah.
Tell me, what do you think purpose? What does purpose mean to you?
I mean, I come from a background where people in the community is everything I want to serve. You know, you don't have to be blood to be family. And once you're in that circle, I'll do absolutely anything to make sure that everything is done. That's kind of how I've always been. And whatever I can provide, whatever skill set I have that can be utilized, I always put that forward.
Mm. Well, I think that's good. You know, you got to use what's in your wheelhouse. You know, a lot of people try to get better at what they're bad at, rather than just being the best at what they're good at.
Yeah.
You know? So why not? Why not double down on the things you're good at? Why not come here and start your own department? Why not come here and flesh out a different department? Or work under Luciano, make the militia better. Work under Sister Anya, make Ratatouille's better. Shit, you got your own idea for your own restaurant? Pitch it.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep it moving this way. We're gonna stay out of the way. I would love to show you the rest of the medical bay, but long story short, there was like the smaller one that we just saw people at. Then we got this white tent here where, like, you know, we got the ICU. People will stay here over the weekend if they're injured. Surgeries will take place. We have a gym over there in the corner for physical therapy and you know, ping pong competitions. The jousting league. Look, there's so many fucking people here. I think there's like on a consistent basis at least 18 people here all day long.
Damn, okay.
Sometimes there's around like 30, if 30 plus, depending on, you know, a crazy day.
Yeah.
This is Red Rocket, Red Rocket, Red Rocket. As you can see, watch out for the oil spills. There was a giant explosion earlier today. It's a shit show.
I heard. Nancy told me about that.
Yeah, it's currently being investigated. Yeah, this is the gym. You know, we'll have ping pong tournaments and shit. You know, this place, like I said, none of this existed. We just moved into Stab City with a whole bunch of shitty trailers and said, how the fuck are we going to make this work? But Jorn moved in and said, you guys are all small and tiny and weak. I need to bulk you guys up. You guys need to start bulking up. I'm going to put in some contracts. I'm going to start going out there into the wilderness, cut down as many trees as I can until I build my own gym. And I'm going to start stealing equipment. That's what he did.
Man, there's a lot here. I'll be honest with you. It's a lot to take in. I mean, I've seen Trade Day, but you guys not only self-sustaining. Yeah, this is impressive.
Well, thank you. You know, that's great to hear. It's been a long time coming, but look, we don't want to take for granted what we've been planning. You know, like this was just a thought at one point. What if we have our own companies, or not companies, but businesses? What if we have our own this? What if? And now it's fucking happening. So we got to push the envelope more. We can't stop now. It's not possible.
Yeah. What's the
criteria,
criteria, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what is
with what?
What's the qualities that you guys are looking for in somebody to move in here?
I guess the simple answer is commitment, purpose, and you know, wanting something new. If it just comes down to, like, are you a genuine person who wants to find something new for yourself, try something new, but also commit to that, and not just give up when it gets hard.
Yeah.
Because you could easily give away all your houses, all your money, all your cars to a friend, try this out and be like, you know, this was a good time, but this, I'm going to treat this like a zoo, you know, and just look at all these crazy people and then fuck off in a week or two. You could do that, but what are you going to gain from that? You know, you got to be a self-starter. You got to be ready to go.
I know a little bit about burning the boat. About a year and a half ago, I did that and moved into isolation. I've been out of Los Santos for about a year and a half, and just moved back. Absolutely nothing to my name, none of the businesses, none of the houses, none of the contacts. You know, just a brand new, fresh start. And somehow I bumped into Nancy. She told me about you guys.
Yeah, Nancy's great. I mean, she had something kind of similar going on. I was just looking through the lemon list. You know, I'm like the recruiter kind of, a community outreach kind of guy. So I just looked through the lemon list. She said in her little blurb, it said scientist. I went, we could use a scientist. Let's see what she's got. You know, never talked to her before.
Yeah.
I call her, and it just so happened she was at the front gate doing some news story for LSBN, which she didn't care about, but she was just doing it to pay the bills. I was like, well, why would you do that when you're a scientist? She said, I need money to do my science. I was like, no, you just need backing. You just need opportunity. You just need to do it. You know, you could be piss poor, but scavenge and find your own shit and make it work. But you're not doing that. And she's like, you're right. Took her on a tour. She was worried about her individuality. You know, we all wear the same clothes. She was very much wearing suits. She was very posh, very, you know, very much about her business. And that was a learning curve for her and probably for a few people, you know. But at the same time, they understood you got to start from scratch. In order to do that, you got to give away everything, even not your identity. No, it's not crazy like that. But you really got to give it a chance, which just means you got to commit. So if you could be a self-starter and commit, man, I mean, shit. What is there to lose?
I agree. Oh, it's really incredible, Clark. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot to take in, but
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
But it sounds incredible.
Yeah, you know, around this time as well, especially after trade day, people are so tired from, you know, the social battery. I'm not gonna say it gets fully drained, but it's pretty taxing, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Every Tuesday and Friday, we host trade day. So it's a lot going on, a lot of music playing, a lot of conversations, you know, a lot of business getting done. Even I have a hard time having tours afterwards just because I'm a little fucking tired. But this place is all around, you know, it's all around the clock.
Yeah.
At least I've been trying to push it for that. I'm not sure who that is, but that's you can tell that's Nancy behind.
Yeah.
But look,
it's very interesting.
We have a jousting thing as well. I'm not sure if you heard.
Yeah.
Bazin mentioned that. So there's always events, there's always things going on here. We're very much about our business, but we know how to have a good time too.
Mm-hmm.
But you just gotta be locked in and ready to go. And if you're not, then it's not gonna work out. You know, you can't have any straight goofballs here.
Yeah.
There's people that have a good time, but you can't just be a goofball 24/7.
Yeah, 100%. I heard a lot of the music being played during trade day as well. I started a company called Revival Records with a guy called SK back in the day, and used to run music and manage the whole spot. And made music myself, so there's a million ideas running through my head right now, all at the same time.
Sure, you should write them down, man. You should write them down because you're gonna regret forgetting one of them.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can do here. It's truly remarkable. And you know, we have good relations with Revival Records. I know they're still going. We went to like a concert, like a beef concert between New Babylon Records and Revival Records.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going back and forth, and it was a good time, man. You know? So if that's something you're interested in, then I'm sure they would love to have you.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask you this, okay? I always ask this at the end of my tours.
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, from what you heard so far, from what you've experienced here with myself and with Nancy and Queenie, trade day, everything. On a scale of 1 to 10, your interest level. 1 being, fuck you, Clark. Fuck this place. Fuck New Babylon Records. Fuck Nancy. Fuck everyone here. This place is ass. Okay? To a 5, where it's, this place is pretty cool, I just don't know if it's for me. Or a 10, where it's, God damn it. Talk to me about the application process because I want to live here.
I think I'm at an 8. I'm very, very interested and very, very curious. I just want to make sure that I'm bringing the right value, because just based on what I saw, like you said, I think I need to think about what I want to bring, not only what you guys can bring to me.
I think that's very well said. You don't want to go into a new environment. It's good to be a sponge, but no one here are duplicates of each other.
100%.
Only you can bring what you can bring. I can try to take it out of you or to copy what you do, but I can never do it the way you do it. It's impossible. I'll never be able to. Only you could do it. So you find that thing. Everyone's got a main gig here where they push New Babylon forward. Then they got side gigs where they have a good time, make some Babylari, you know, socialize, do all that shit. That's totally fine. But you need to find that main thing.
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna take your advice. Take a minute, just write things down, and I'll hit you up as soon as I gather my thoughts.
I think it's good. Listen, I'm gonna give this to you anyway. To be honest, it's a written application. It's one of the first steps into the application process.
Mm-hmm.
Usually only give it to people who say like 8 or higher on the interest level. But listen, you don't have to fill this out right now. Take as many notes as you need for your own thinking, your own, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're ready, rather than hitting me up, just take a look at that book. Okay, write down all that shit, and take your sweet time. You don't got to hit me up for a week, for a month, for days, for hours, whenever you're ready. You let me know. You turn that book in. We'll go from there. All right.
Sounds good, Clark.
All right. Perfect. I'll
Thank
walk
you
you
for
out,
your
my
time.
friend. Of course, of course. There's some great questions. You know, sometimes I'll have a tour where people just go, "Oh, cool," and then I'll say something. I'll be like cooking, right? I'll just be like 10 out of 10 tour in my brain.
Yeah.
And then there's like, "Oh, cool," and I'm like, "All right, you know, I don't know if it's gonna work."
I
I'm just gonna
mean,
be honest.
it is overwhelming. I can imagine a couple of people being overwhelmed.
Raffy.
He's
Yeah,
Raffy,
it's a
and
lot.
he's very
Okay, you're ready.
concussed. Yeah.
That's why I don't want to. And then some people just aren't as social, you know, or aren't as comfortable. So I don't want to like fucking push anything onto those guys.
Yeah.
But listen, I appreciate it again. Take your sweet, sweet time. Welcome home, my friend. And you just hit me up. All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Got my number.
We'll talk soon.
Of course. All right.
Thank you.
Take care, brother.
That was so good. They have a lot more than I